This is day 1 of the 5 Perfect Week Challenge. I'm with Teo, and we're gonna start on the mile.
Yo, what up, what's up? Take that off the back right there. Oh, not that. Oh, scary face. Who saw that? Slideshow, there we go. All right, what's going on, fellas? John Sanders here in the house. All right, Limitless Hoops. You got the book, then you doing the right thing, okay? And we got Luke. Hola, Luke. ¿Cómo estás, homie? All right, if you're here, you must be one of our hardest workers, because our hardest workers are the people that will watch this show. All right, but it's not always easy. All right, Janelle, what's going on? All right, it's not always easy to just keep going. All right, it's not always easy to keep going. And what's up? I see Mendoza in the comment section. You posted. I saw you do the Nastro. What's up? That's a great job. Great job, Janelle. And a happy birthday to Adrian Mendoza. He says he's coming tonight. He has a chance to win a coin for his birthday by hitting, since he's a 1st through 4th grader, a free throw. If he's a 5th through 8th grader, it'll be a 3-pointer. High school has to hit him a half-court shot, but he'll get a chance to win it, but he only gets one shot. I'm going to make it kind of ruckus in there to make it a little, like hardcore. We had a guy named Ian Salmon in the program. All right, Ian's out there somewhere, I'm sure. What's up, Ian? He's not watching. But he is on his way to play in college. His first year is this year playing college. But with us, I remember he's our all-time leading attendance person. He's the first person to ever pass 1,000 workouts. Got this big prize for it, which we have reserved for you too if you want to do it. But I remember when he first started out, we used to go at 6 a.m. in the mornings a lot for our boot camps. And his dad told me he will never be going to those. Not until he's much, much older. I think he was only like a 3rd or 4th grade at the time. And then one morning in January, he shows up. And I was like, yo, what happened to this? I thought that you said that he would never be here at the 6 a.m. workout. And he said, it's his birthday. And this was the only gift. This was the only gift that he wanted. So that's a far cry from most kids. Most kids are like, oh my God, do I have to go? Do I have to do this? Do I have to do this? He was like, my gift for my birthday, will you please allow me to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go work out? All right, there aren't that many kids like that. So if you're skipping the day because it's your birthday, think about what you want in life. When I'm like, what do you want in life? Do you want the NBA or do you want to rest? What would you like for your gift to be? Would you like for it to be the NBA or just chilling? All right, it's your birthday. You get to do anything that you want. Would you want to go for the NBA or just hang out? And that usually shows you where you are. What up, Donovan? All right, and so for you just coming to the workouts on your birthday, that's a little Ian Salmon-like. So great job. Hey, and I've been talking to coaches still, and you know what I figured out? I figured out that I'm not that different than other coaches. I'm not. I say I am, but I'm not. What they want and what I want are the same things. All right? Because all they want is just a whole bunch of kids who come a whole bunch of times. They don't care how good they are, and they want them to go so hard. But I think they think more highly of you than I do. All right? Because what I want is like a whole system that creates that. And I think that's going to take years to create that system. They think that they can just snap their fingers, pick the 12 closest kids or 8 closest kids, and those kids will just magically work like crazy. I think that's impossible. I think that everyone tries that, and then it's just not enough kids in any particular area. So when it comes down to that, they want overnight success, and I want this. I want an entire 4 areas worth of kids. All right? I want it to be like the Broomfield, like as far away as Louisville is from Thornton, and those people are like, oh, that's so far away. Well, just in this Broomfield area, we can't find the 24 people able to have an eight for the elementary, 8 for middle school, 8 for high school team of people that will go year round. Look at the kids that we have right now. We have 4 kids willing to post. 4 kids willing to try their hardest out of 50. So we need more people involved, and I need all these locations involved. That is the only way that we're ever going to do it. So if I include all 4 of these locations, all right, and still, even then, I think we're barely gonna find those kids. If you happen to be one of those kids and can just do it without, then why aren't you doing it? Prove those coaches right. Those coaches think, oh, you just have to just smile at them the right way, and they're gonna do all the. No, they're not. You need to create an entire system that takes years upon years built, and if they get out, then they have to go to this level versus that level. It takes a lot to convince people, not just kids, to try hard. Look at how our world's built. If we could just ask people to build skyscrapers and make food in their backyard, we wouldn't need jobs and like firings and like all these other like nuances like paying taxes and all that stuff. It would just be like, oh, I'll work hard. Don't worry about it. You don't have to give me money. That's not how people work. So we will create this, but where will you be once we create all this? I'm patient, but I'm also unwilling to compromise. I'm not going to be like, okay, how about just 3 days? How about just 2 days? How about just 1? Oh, how about we just do this? How we make it easier on you? I want 24 people absolutely going for the NBA. That's it. That's it. Like nothing else but that. So if you're with me, you're with me. And at the end of the day, it might take me 5 years, 10 years. But if I told you I was gonna capture all these levels and create a whole system, and it would only take me 5 years, wouldn't you say that was kind of crazy? And sure, it might take you that many years to become better too, but you have to do something crazy to get crazy results. So let's all get those crazy results together. And at the end of the day, when they're like, how did you guys all make the NBA? How did you create this program that sounds so insanely intricate? It's just day by day is the answer. Day by day. All right. And when I get you guys to do the homework, you do have to run if you don't do it, but sometimes I'll skip the running. I've noticed that. I'll skip the extra run. People will be like, but I did the homework. I wanted to feel special. I do that randomly because sometimes I just don't have time to run you, but another reason is because I want you to internalize it. And it needs to be random. It needs to be like, yeah, I want to do this not just to avoid the negative. I want to do it for the positive benefits as well. So you guys doing homework, great job. Even if we don't punish the other people, know that you still did yours. So there's a chance you might get punished, basically. That's why we need. Anyways, let's start the show. Is that music too loud? Am I bumping it too loud? Huh? It's a new playlist I'm working on, but we'll see. All right, 1 life, 1 chance. Seriously, I think it's a little too loud. All right, 1 life, 1 chance. That's the quote of the day. Yes, sadly, if we do have another life, we don't know about it. All right, but all we have is this life that we're given. And for you guys, you have a few years until like you're done with high school. Then you won't ever get a chance again. Maybe even if you only like make it to college, you still don't get a chance after that unless you make it to the pros. But you still don't get a chance after that. So eventually, it's over. You have 1 life, 1 chance. Try to have no regrets. So go as hard as you possibly can. If you are looking at the challenge page, our random challenge what is it called? The History of Hoops page that we're talking about right here is Rucker Park. Rucker Park is an extraordinarily famous outdoor park in New York where the most legendary of legends have played, like freaking Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kobe Bryant's played there. Kevin Durant's played there. Like a lot of people have played on this outdoor court that is like super famous. If you ever had a chance to visit New York, maybe drop by this place, Rucker Park. But you can look at the history of hoops in our challenge section just to know a lot more about the game so you can have a lot more passion about it. All that stuff ties together. Let's look at the next thing. All right, we got homework. Oh, yeah, say happy birthday, please. Everyone say happy birthday in the comment section to Adrian so he feels special because he's even watching the show on our birthday. Come on, man. He's killing it. But, yes, today we got Kyrie spin to Jay. Uh-oh, that's a hard one. pick and roll, layup to create, dowel jumps, diagonal hurdle layups, and one-on-one defense only, and then one more, bank shots, okay? And then for the homework that you're supposed to be doing is the workout card, any level of the workout card, whichever level that you happen to be on. So just to look at some of those drills, let's check them out right now. We got dowel jumps, jumping over them. I'll say side, switch. I'll say front. Oh, that was switch. I'll say front. There you go. And then switch. If I say switch on the front one, you go front ways. You jump forward. You don't keep twisting around. All right. So you get quicker, but also use your brain and your feet together. Totally hard. Diagonal hurdle layups. We're gonna go over the hurdles, jumping. Look at John jump. Yeah, baby. Get it, John. He's so athletic. Look at him. Big jump on the last one, guys. Boom. And then twisting layup to finish. A twisting layup to finish. Make sure that the ball is over your head but under your hands to finish like that. All right. We go a lot faster with the people. Everyone go through it, please. There you go. Tail, get him, tail. Get him. Yeah, boy. There you go. Who's that? Kieran right there? Good job. Good job. That's the drill. One-on-one defense only. If you stop them, you get a point on defense. This is about defense. You want to get 10 points. See how that kid was like, wait, I'm not on offense now? No, the goal is to be on defense. You want to stop everyone. You want to be a defensive stopper. Can you stop everybody? You get a point on defense. So it's a switch of logic, but you should pass the test. Okay? Bank shots. Workouts to a shot. You want to dribble. 1, 2. Go to get to your spot and bank shot. Start from the lane line though, and then dribble out to the 45 degree angle. All right. You want to find your spots because there is an optimal bank shot. You don't want to do that last one. You just want to get there quickly, and then pop up like it's an urgent matter for your bank shot. All right, because if you can shoot a bank shot and shoot a swish, they can't really block you as easily because their hands can't be in two places at once. Check out the Kyrie spin to Jay. It is a jab, go, boom, bounce, fake the spin, dribble away, shot. All right, and again, you're copying off of Kyrie Irving, who did it against Steph Curry. Get away from me. I see you, KD. Got you too, boy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So that's the move. Heads up for it. Hopefully you guys worked on it before you got there. All right, any more? Yes, we got some more. We got layup to create. Pick and roll layup to create. Come off that screen. Spread in the middle. Boom. Slap it up high. Score that thing. All right, you can drive. Get inside the middle. This is as if they don't show. You get to the middle. If there is help, you're going to pass it out. If there's no help, then you finish it. We practice finishing here. You can shoot a floater. You can shoot a jump shot. But this one, we want to shoot a layup. All right? You get all the way in there for that layup. Let's move on. All right, here's all the stuff that we got going on. We have our December award ceremony, y'all. Also includes all of our halftime contests. All right, so if you scroll down, see what we're doing throughout the year. We'll slowly add all these things back eventually. All right, we have our December awards ceremony. All right, where we will crown the Globe Squad people. So the Globe Squad people will be there, but we'll also pick the raffle of the people who will be invited to come along to Spain with us. All right, these people are coming along to Spain with us with the Globe Squad raffle. All right, you get a free trip to Spain. What in the world are we doing? All right, there's no All-Star game for this year. We will eventually add adult All-Star games to the December one. But we'll have our prize parade where you can win. Someone won a 75-inch screen TV last year for $25. Just pointing that out there. But we'll have a whole bunch of stuff for you guys to win. And again, the halftime contest, for each halftime contest, we'll all be giving a chance to win $100 for each and every single halftime contest to the lucky people that happen to win that one. So look for that. We're also raising money for different charities as well. All right, so that will be that. All right, so heads up for everything that we have going on. The next tournament won't be this weekend, but the following weekend. So make sure you guys sign up for all that stuff. All right, moving on to our trivia question of the day. This number one draft pick went to East High in Denver. What? Who is that? We'll come right back after these messages to find out.
My height projection was below 50%, and my chances of playing college ball were slim to none. That's when my dad found true height. After seeing the clear ingredients, he knew it would give me the best chances for success. I grew 4 inches in 2 years and got called up to varsity as a freshman. I want other kids to know that you can overcome whatever obstacles are in front of you. but it takes hard work and dedication. Question is, how bad do you want it?
How badly do you want it? Don't forget that he also worked. He didn't just take Drew height, but also worked. All right. Suave's got it. Oh, they broke up his no-no on his birthday. Adrian Mendoza got his no-hitter broken up by the Suaves, the Swoves. That is right. It is Joe Barry Carroll. Corleone Young, nice, decent guess. Number 1 draft pick, really, Corleone Young, number 1 draft pick. No. But happy birthday though. You lost on your birthday once. Don't lose again. Joe Barry Carroll's the answer. Played for the Golden State Warriors. All right, legendary person in the NBA. I should add him to our Hall of Fame. Jeez, how can I forget Joe Barry Carroll? All right, moving on to the last few things. Story of the day. Whenever things get too hard, don't forget that your response is indicative of how you'll respond during future difficult times. Don't ever think it's just this one time I'll give up. Everything we do creates habits that eventually become unbreakable. Everything we do creates habits to eventually allow us to become unbreakable. It's every step along the way, guys. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to quit this one thing. Even though I love it, I'm going to quit it because it's hard. And then for the future, I'm going to be like amazing. Oh my God. I'm just going to magically no, it doesn't happen, guys. Those people who are amazing right now, you're like, wow, what were they like when they were a kid? They were amazing then too. And you can turn that on whenever you choose to. So turn it on. I see Luke doing some drills. Nice job. Romello. Kieran and Declan Louth right there with the catch and shoot, the Riddick chase drill, Kobe post move. If you want to know what the drills that we're doing in the future, you want to copy off Kieran and Louth and Kieran and company. All right, great job. And if you're trying to lead us in attendance, you got to be a little bit more like Adrian, who I got questioned by Mello. Mello was like, wait. I was down by 2, now I'm down by 3. How'd that happen? Adrian came to a middle school game just to get ahead by an extra point. All right, we only count the games days as 1 per day max. And what really got him, because he was like, I don't know about that. I was like, oh, did you know that for January and February, Adrian had to come 5 minutes late to every single practice because he had swim. And I gave him half a point for each and every single day for a month and a half. Adrian, amazing job getting through that. That would have broken most kids. Would have broken most parents. They would be like, we're trying to get there. It's half a point. It's not even half a workout that you're missing. You're missing 5 minutes of a 90-minute workout. That should be like 5% off, not 50% off. And you still are winning. That's why I say do it like that. If the refs are calling it bad against you, win anyways. And then say, I beat you with the refs helping you. I beat you even though I had girls on my team. I beat you even though you had a head start. That's how winners do it. Winners don't sit there and complain and just go, well, I don't even want to win then. All right. And again, I don't know if this was Adrian's doing or his parents, but way to handle it. And now you're winning despite that. And right when I said that to Romello and his mom, they were like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Damn, he's killing. They backed off immediately because if you couldn't complain about that, they can't complain about anything. So keep working, guys. And that's my time. Yes. Anyways, happy birthday. Hopefully you hit your shot today. Don't forget, 1 life, 1 chance, one birthday practice, 1 chance to win yourself a coin. All right, that's my time. I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Reese's Pieces.